The wrong one.
Are you telling me? Every day.
Oh. Oh no. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying something new.
Here I am.
It was the wrong one. Let me see if I can get the right one this time. Hey, Big Bear. Hey, Full Spectrum Survival. Hey, Simply Circus.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Bob's Homestead. Hey, Old Ways, New Times. Please don't sit that on the desk.
Hi.
Hey, Weed Tree. Hey, Popal. Backyard Farm. All right, let's try this one more time. I'm trying something new, so you'll bear with me here.
Big Bear says, I am here. You may begin.
Big Bear's here. We may begin. All right. I don't have the right one pulled up.
Daddy, wait a minute.
I had it here. I don't know what happened to it.
Who said A?
Hey, always Steve.
Simply said, Daniel, we got to call again soon. I got some stuff to go over with you. She also said hi and a banana.
She said hey.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah, Simply Circus. Be glad to. Now, today, while we're waiting for everybody to get in here, something that we want to go over, and I know Rain Country knows this already, but
Mommy, will you go to the tunnel?
but we kind of want to talk about living off solar and what you have to do to live off solar.
Hi.
Big Bear said, "Hey, Shortcake." Hey, Dolphin Man.
Susan said,
Hey, Susan.
banana. You hear me?
All right, but so let me try to pull up some pictures. Continue seeing for it. It's not up there. I don't know what happened to it. I had it pulled up, and so it's supposed to be there.
Where's my piece of ice?
It was melting on the desk, so it got gone
Where did you put it?
in my drink.
Big Bear said, Daniel, can you sing for us?
And now it's gone. Okay, now it's totally gone. All right, now I'm really not understanding this, but hey, we don't want to waste a lot of time on that. But anyway, so we're going to talk a little bit about living off solar. Now, if you have a pile of money and you got money to burn, you can live off solar and live just how you're living now. Krista's waving, everybody.
Susan asked, may I ask one question before you start? How many 50-pound bags of red clay do I need to make an oven?
I would say about 10. I know that seems like a lot, but once you mix it up, it's gonna compress and it's gonna be smaller than it was, but you're gonna be mixing it with sand because you're gonna be getting pure clay, so that'll be pretty awesome.
And I want to make a note. I was laughing a minute ago while I was reading Susan's question. I was not laughing at your question. I was laughing at Daniel saying I was waving my hand. Really, I was raising my hand so that he would see. And yeah, like school,
Oh, like school. Oh yeah.
Bing, bing,
bing, bing, bing. Yeah.
He didn't catch it.
Okay, so
Here,
she keeps getting ice out of there, so we really have ice is a precious commodity on solar, isn't it, Rain? But we would so anyway, yeah, we're going to talk about living on solar for people that are just normal people. I mean, not saying that we're not normal or anything, but I don't even know what class you would consider that, so I don't want to offend anybody, but people that can't afford to go out and spend $10,000 on a solar system. That's the people I'm talking about. All right, now our solar system, let me pull up a picture right here, and hopefully I get the right one because they're not
In order?
Yep. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one.
Sorry.
That's the wrong one. Okay.
Sign.
All right. See, they're not labeled, and so, oh, that one is. It says duh. Oh, bummer. Oh, well, while I had this pulled up, this is garlic in there, and I don't want to take too much time on this, but I wanted to show this. We had borrowed a trailer for somebody to get some lumber, and he we eat a lot of garlic, and I'll eat raw garlic because it's so good for you, but it always has that burn, that strong flavor, that the kind of flavor makes you go, well, whoa, what did I just eat? But he let me try this. His son-in-law made this for him, and he's going to get the recipe. But I could sit there and eat these like candy. It's like pickled garlic with some kind of tomato base. And when we was over there today, I was like, can I have another one of them garlics? And it's the guy with the greenhouse and the bananas and all that. And but yeah, he's in. So anyway, this garlic, I'm going to share it with all y'all. I mean, it is incredible. I could eat them like, just right out of the jar, just pickled garlic, just like that. They're really good for you. And but okay, but that's enough about that garlic. But I will get the recipe and share it with everybody.
Right Country asked, lacto fermented.
I don't know. I don't know. It has it if y'all would have saw at the bottom of the jar, it has kind of like a tomato base at the bottom, but it took the burn out of the garlic. It still tastes like garlic, but it took the burn out of it, made it like candy garlic. And but I could imagine just whole cloves in your stir fry, just throw in a handful. Yeah, I can see it in my future. As soon as I learn how to do it, because we grow a lot of garlic. And see, last year, I'm going to be quick about this because we want to talk about solar. But last year, we harvested a bunch of garlic. We didn't harvest all our garlic because we did the thing, see how much garlic it takes to get through a year. But we harvested a bunch, and we harvested so much that it went bad. But this way, we could harvest that much and put it in there, and it would be like a snack for me and Anna. Yes, dear.
Big Bear says, I bet that would be good in some pickled quail eggs. Old as Dirt asks, have you tried garlic in oil? And Big Bear also asks, when is the box coming out?
Yeah, well, yeah. Hey, Big Bear, the box will be coming out soon. Today I got some turmeric, red turmeric and regular turmeric. I'm not going to send. Will you get it for me?
We also
We did it. No.
But it's going in the box. Some of it.
onions too.
We also got walking onions. They're going in the box, and not all of that, but just the bag will do. But yeah, we got turmeric today from him, and everybody can see the little cloves, and we're going to be planting this. Of course, we grow it in the aquaponics, but we're going to put some of these in there, and for everybody. Oh, I dropped one.
Oh.
Don't do that. Mama be getting on to me.
You already killed one of my red Hawaiian turmeric.
Let's not talk about it. But anyway, yeah, what's going on? Big Bear's asking about is Krista and I won a seed contest, and from Feinstein's greenhouse, and he does this. He's doing aquaponics and all that kind of stuff, but we're going to take those seeds we won because we collect seeds, and we have plenty of seeds, but we're going to take some out of it. He sent 50 packs. We're going to take some out of it, and then we're going to put back, like walking onions and turmeric, and send it around like a carousel you know, with the turmeric, the walking onions, you know, there's all kinds of stuff. We got potato starts. Uh, we're gonna put it in there. We're gonna make rules like you can pick 5 things out of it, and you know, as long as you put 5 things back, or you put what you want out of it, as long as you put it back. I don't really know the rules of it yet. I gotta talk to a Palmetto paratrooper and find out what the rules were. Water before electricity for JVs.
A wheat tree had asked JRC Homestead if when they were going to do solar, and they said no. Wish we were. We're going to do rain catchment though. We have some solar panels for backup.
Okay, there's the charge controller. But that's not what I'm looking for, so y'all gotta bear with me a little bit. Are y'all seeing these pictures? Y'all tell me if y'all seeing these pictures.
I'm seeing them. I saw the first one. Simply Circus
That one didn't.
said we want to be in this carousel package.
Well, it's going to Big Bear first, so we would you're more than welcome to be in it. I mean, it's
that would be awesome.
Yeah.
We want as many people in it.
Oh, there's the garlic again. Sorry, I might as well close that one out so that we don't find the garlic no more.
Can we have more than 10 people? Can we have the whole Homestead Network?
Well, we could possibly do that. Now you didn't tell me about this part of full. Yeah, I deleted the garlic. So
there's a delay in the live stream, guys. Anna Marie, my drink.
Oh, that's charge control again. Sorry.
Delete that one.
No, don't delete it.
I mean, don't delete it. Just close it out.
Okay, I'm working on it.
Big Bear says he needs someone to send it to.
He needs somebody to send it to. Well, it's
I think you're changing it too fast because it's went black like 3 times.
Well, I'm looking for a picture. Oh, that's the. No, that's
They don't get to see it. They're seeing a black screen. I've saw the garlic 2 times.
You saw the garlic 2 times. Are you seeing the picture right now?
No, now I am. I just saw the thing we made out of my can.
Yeah. Now this is a budget living. You still see the can? A budget living.
I got a black screen right now.
Well, I don't know what happens to it. It is. Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
I think everybody's got a black screen.
All right, stop that. I haven't got this figured out totally, but that can was a combiner box for my solar panels, so that you know, I could put them all in, and you know, they're like $400, you know, if you wanted to buy one. But I made one out of a cookie tin and a couple of pieces of PVC pipe, you know, so you know, yeah, creative combiner box. I see that, Mr. Rain. Yeah, this we're on a budget, just like the aquaponics on a budget. It's solar on a budget. But I really like to show you my solar panels. I got a good picture of them today, but I don't know which one it is. It might be the very last one down here. So yeah, there they are.
Yeah, leave them up there for a minute.
Okay, now this is our solar panels. Now that tree shading it is on a neighbor's property, and in the wintertime, you know, it ain't there ain't no. Okay, so there's nothing I can do about this tree, and this person is not a friendly person. So you know,
my screen is black right now.
It's black again.
I'm trying to see if it's gonna come up.
Did it show the solar panels?
Look, this is what it's showing.
Okay. Did y'all see the pictures of the solar panels?
It's like the mouse is dead in the middle. Yeah, it was. You saw that? Now the mouse is at the top. That little dot at the top.
Oh. Did y'all see the solar panels? Oh, black. Yeah, I see that. All right, let me try one more time. I know which picture it is now. It's this one, but no, that is our Edison batteries, and
Wait a second.
it's not showing up yet.
There it is. It's up there.
Okay, that's not the solar panels. They shuffle or they're shuffling on me. I needed to label these, but these are our batteries that we just recently got.
A few years,
No,
weeks ago.
a few months ago. But these are super awesome batteries. These batteries would normally cost you around $15,000, and actually I bartered for these, so it was pretty awesome. And you can y'all see me drawing on it? See that right there, the Edison?
I'll let you know in a moment.
She'll let me know in a moment because there's a delay. But
I
yeah.
see you clicking on it now. Yep. Awesomeinator.
Mama, what? I have to get me more of this. Mama, what?
Oh
Hello.
my goodness.
Hello, everybody. Okay.
Mama,
All right. We're stopping with that picture. Okay, but the batteries, y'all saw those. They're really good batteries. If you can afford to get Edison batteries, now there's a waiting list for those Edison batteries. There's a guy that I know that can get them, and they're used, but they're lifetime batteries, and so yeah, ours are 242 solar power, electricity, and electronics. That's a long name. Solar power, electricity, and electronics. Okay.
Mr. Rain said this is what nighttime looks like in Gopher Green Living House with Gopher Green Living Solar setup. Flat screen, haha.
Yeah. Well, we're burning a lot of lights right now to make it bright enough for everybody to see us. So, but yeah, that's okay. That was the Edison batteries. They shuffle. I should have named these pictures, and
Lee
you know.
said earlier, you'll get the hang of it.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Wheatree. I'm trying.
what one is that one? On that middle one there.
Oh, well, that's my inverter. That is a Snyder 2440. Now 24 volts means that's what I set my battery banks into. In the Edison batteries, I had them strung into a 24 volt battery bank. There's actually 20 in series there, so it adds up to be more than 24 volts, but that's fine. And you can see with the tree on the solar panels, you can see right there it's 24.7. You know, even though we're using power, it's still 24.7. You know, but
wipe that thing off.
yeah, I need to clean that thing up. So looking rough, but that's actually that inverter, they're pretty reasonable nowadays. Inverters that has a huge transformer, and if you look on the white, the white part of it, it's actually metal, and it's pretty close to being Faraday proof. So, and it's grounded. You see those metal straps right there? It's grounded through rubber washers. Pretty incredible inverter. But it's a 2440, which is 24 volts and 40 amps, and that does 240. So if I need to, I can, you know, which we do run the well pump. It would run, you know, different other 240 items, not for long.
Hi, Palmetto Paratrooper.
What's up? What's up, Billy? All right, now let's get this off here. Okay, now I can. So I don't look at that one again. Let me go ahead and exit out of there. All right, now let's try to find them solar panels again. Okay, so everybody can see them, and they're all they shuffle every time, and you know, in practice This did not happen. All right. Okay, let's just pick. I know they're shuffling because the white dove keeps moving around. I think as you look at them, they move around. So let's see what this one is. All right, this this is not showing up yet. This was not showing up. Okay. Have y'all not seen it? Nope.
Well, I have a delay.
Okay.
Daddy, what?
Well, that one wasn't showing up.
Little bitty bitty one.
Let me see it. Kumquats. Everybody remember the other day when I was eating those kumquats out of his greenhouse? You know, you just bite you eat the peeling and everything. You bite it in half, you pick out the seeds, and you eat the rest of it.
You want to hold that really still in front of the camera. Go closer. Closer. Okay, there you go.
It's a little bitty orange.
And this is the bigger size orange.
Hey, it's a tangerine. He gave us tangerines, and he grows a lot of citrus.
I'm about to eat this right now, though.
All right, now.
Itty bitty teeny tiny.
All right, now let's find.
A picture of what? We can't show them a picture of it.
I don't know what's going on. The pictures are just not showing up, guys. So let's go to that one. And now my screen black. Yeah, the pictures try to show up there. I see that. Yeah, they try to show up, but they don't show up. So
Well,
anyway,
it's not all of them.
it's not all of them. So you know, we're having fun, right, guys? All right, let's try the second one. You know, it's probably going to be the same one we just put up. Oh, there's some batteries here. Hello. Let's exit out of that one. There we go. All right, now we exited out of that one, so we won't be looking at that one again.
The
There
day
we
is
go.
why I'm saying that.
Oh, this 48-volt charge controller is. Oh, it showed up for a second. Maybe if I cover up. Maybe if I cover up, tell me if y'all see it.
It flashed on the right side. There it was. I just saw it. It flashed. I just saw it again. There it is. I see it.
Okay, y'all see it. All right, I got to cover up my screen for some reason, or it disappears. So I have the picture of it. This is the 48-volt charge controller that is actually going to a friend of ours, and this is one of them that we are shipping out. That you know, and it's produced by Go for Green Living now. And I know I don't know if everybody saw the video on it the other day, but we have a new computer now that you can actually adjust the voltage on it. You know, you can go 24, 36, 48, 72 on it, so you can just have a multi-range of voltages. But now I want everybody to draw everybody's attention down to the bottom of that. You see that the wires connect up to the top on the solenoid. I know you can't see it, but they're on the top of it by the red and black wire where you connect up your positive. You're just splitting your positive like a light switch. But you see them two bottom terminals down there beside the red and black wire down there in the bottom? That is a place you can actually program this little computer that when your batteries are full, you can send your excess power to a hot water heater element, or to another set of battery banks. So you can run 2 or 3 different sets of battery banks if you're producing that much sun by running this one system, because once it's full, that dumper will dump the power someplace else, which would also work for a grid. So better watch out for the technologies coming.
I don't
All right.
Mr. Rain says, "Is that for me?"
Oh yes, that's yours. Yeah, I hope you like it. So anyway, we're gonna take off this one, and we exited out of that, so we won't be pulling up that picture anymore.
You're just Xing them out.
Yeah, I'm just exiting them out. So
I just spilled orange juice.
oh, she
My
spilled
shirt.
a little bit of orange juice on her shirt. Okay, so we're exiting out the photos, so we don't keep pulling up the same photos. Oh, there they are. Now, I hope they show up. I covered up my screen again, so I don't know what's going to show up. So,
Man, them need clean too. Like, look, the whole tops are clean and the bottom is just.
yeah, we live on a dirt road. Are they showing up on the?
Yes.
Okay, there they are. That's our solar system. These are 6 255-watt Canadian solar panels. So roughly, you could figure I have 1,750 watts. So, but yet these, when you connect them in together, they add like 3%. So I don't really understand why they do, but you connect them together, they add 3%. So you add 3% times 6. But anyway, this is our solar panels, and now you can see the tree that shades us from across the road. It only does it during the worst winter time, which was just past winter solstice around that Xmas day. So that's where the sun is the lowest, and the shortest day and all that. So, oh, what did I get poked for? I got poked.
Poked with what?
Because I said Xmas. I don't know. But anyway, this is our solar system, and the neighbors across the street, they're not very friendly. So there's no way I could cut down that tree. I would love to. It's a big oak
Mama
tree.
been hitting you.
I know she's been hitting me. I need to keep my mouth shut, I guess. But
Who's the chest?
but anyway, that's our solar system, and we live on a dirt road. So we live on a dirt road, so they get dusty on the bottom, but we have to clean them. There's in the right hand corner, there's a little clean spot where I was checking them today. I was like, how dirty are they? And I rubbed it with my finger just a little bit, and you could see that on the right hand corner how dirty they are. From even though they look clean, they're really dirty. So I need to do a video on cleaning them. All right, so we don't need to see that picture again, so I'm going to go ahead and exit that out, and we're back again.
You're Xing everything out.
Yes, I'm exiting everything out.
But we are still don't see them pictures.
Okay, now let's keep moving, and then we'll get on to actually living on solar. I don't know what these pictures are, so we're going to open them up. Nothing came up there.
That one deleted.
I don't know where that one was, but there was nothing there. Oh, that's the solar system again. I just exited out of that. Okay.
Full Spectrum said that would be a good video of you cleaning the solar panels.
Well, that's what I mean. It's maintenance that has to be done continuously, and along with adjusting them. Now that setting is wintertime settings. I set them at close to 22 degrees during the wintertime. They're just about like this, So
Brenda asked how high is it?
They're the pivot point on there is 8 foot. It's higher, it's higher than me, the pivot point. So I can pivot them for summertime, which they're almost flat, and fall a little bit more, and then wintertime they're like this. So actually what I'm doing is I'm just wherever the sun is as it moves around, moves on the earth, I'm just adjusting to where they get the best sun, for the most. And they are pointed slightly to the west because you get more afternoon sun than you do morning sun. So
Mr. Rain says he uses a truck brush and dish soap to clean his solar panels.
Well, I need to come up with something like that. I already have it's like a 12-foot piece of PVC pipe, and I take a t-shirt and a bucket, and I'm just like scrubbing them best I can with a t-shirt and a bucket. So yeah, see that about man up there, Trooper. I know what you're talking about.
KRC asked, do you have to use distilled water in your batteries?
Yes, yes, and well, there are the panels again. I keep exiting out of these panels, and they keep showing up. So we're looking for other pictures, y'all. Really.
Also,
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Full Spectrum asked, I wonder how the application of a hydraulic material would keep dirt and water from building up on the panels.
But I don't know.
And then,
well, and that's something that now I have tried. Now I've built a lot of solar panels. Is that showing up?
it was.
It was. It's gone now.
What did you do?
I didn't do nothing. It should be showing up. But I built a lot of solar panels, and everybody see my Wile E. Coyote? No, it's gone.
We did. We saw it. No, it's gone.
Okay, so I had to throw that in there because I love that picture. A black screen. Okay, yeah, sorry. But I built my own solar panels, and epoxy resin, and I've actually built a solar panel and then completely just use epoxy resin to make the frame and everything of the solar panel, so it's encased in there. It's mainly because I was working on an experiment with trying to magnify. I'm talking too much. My throat hurts. Sorry. But if you take a magnifying glass and you put it on a single cell, then that single cell will produce so much power that it's as much as a whole panel from that one single cell. But the problem is about 10 minutes and it burns up. And so I tried it totally in water, and it still it makes the water boil, so you're back to the same question. It burns up again. But I tried it in the epoxy resin, and believe it or not, epoxy resin will melt. So even when it's cured and dry. But okay, that didn't work. So I'm still working on something that it would have to be something clear coolant that would keep the cells cool enough that you could magnify those. I mean, I know everybody doesn't know this, but back in '96, I know, I give away my age, but when we lived off solar for 9 years, a group of us, and we solar panels were nothing to me what they were today. That we had 65-watt panels, and that was the highest you could get, and they were big, they were huge, but we had 16 of them for the whole property, and whatever power we had, that was good enough. We may do with whatever there was. Yes, sir.
Did you answer Mr. Rain's question about the solar panels tracking?
What was the question again?
Do they self-track?
No, they don't self-track. No, I haven't got that sophisticated yet. I mean, that's
okay. Full Spectrum said I could build a self-tracker with a RPI and a step or a motor.
Well, building the tracker is not the problem. I mean, you can get a photo eye from Radio Shack, $40, and it'll activate a motor, and it'll line up to the sun. It's the actual pivoting part of it. I mean, you need a massive hinge that's going to hold them panels. And most people that the wind blows, they'll turn on their own. Because are y'all self-tracking, Mr. Rain?
And Anna, what were you eating? Applesauce? Susan asked, what are you eating, Anna?
Yeah, she was eating applesauce. She loves her applesauce.
I'm not sure.
But anyway, yeah,
Yeah, I guess I'm good.
yeah. I don't, are y'all's panels self-tracking, Mr. and Mr. Drain? But I'm just wondering, just curious. But anyway,
Mr. Rain said parabolic type application, Daniel.
parabolic. I don't
That
understand.
was earlier.
Oh, that was earlier. Okay, yeah, parabolic lens. And I have a big widescreen TV that she calls junk, but I'm thinking one day I'm gonna get that thing, get time to take that thing apart and get a big Fresnel lens out of it, and then magnify that on the panel. But anyway, back there before I was got distracted, when we lived on that land and we had the 65-watt panels, we were taking mirrors and shining them on them panels. And one day I'll show y'all. I still have some of those panels, but they used to be blue, but they're not blue anymore. They're discolored and brown and all kinds of stuff because we took them mirrors and we were shining on them. So you can take and increase your power. I'll just 1 second. I see you waving. But you can increase your power just by shining a mirror on it. But it's gonna use it up a lot quicker. Okay, Kristen, what?
Okay, Miss Rain says you're self-tracking the panels. And then Full Spectrum says, yeah, weight, especially with 6-time panels, is a consideration.
Yeah, they're 50 pounds each.
And
So
then,
that's 300 pounds up there, not counting the wood and metal that's up there and all the bolts and everything. So you're looking at roughly 350, 400 pounds that you want to turn. Most tracking systems, they're $10,000-$20,000. Oh, bummer.
looks like red blood.
Yeah.
Oh no, get away from me.
Yeah,
Get
Kool-Aid.
away from me.
Kool-Aid fell. But anyway, about the
Mama.
hey, Freaky Geek dude, nice to see you here. But about the where we lived before and the night and burning up the panels in it, they still work today, but they're just discolored. And there's got to be some way that we can I need more people experimenting with it, and I'm sure they could do it. It just they're not going to because they need the money to make more money off of them and all that kind of stuff. So, but anyway, that's it. Let's try to find. I'm trying to show y'all my golf cart battery pictures, and I keep deleting these, and that one just there ain't nothing there. I guess that's one of our
Soda you? I mean soda?
there they are. All right, now this is the batteries me and Krista had before the Edison batteries. We lived off these batteries for 2 years, and of course they're on the outs. I mean, golf cart batteries, they got 2-year warranty. They pretty much that's when they have a warranty. You can bring them back to life a little bit by when they start a cell goes gets corroded and it starts shorting out. You can take out all the acid and store the acid, and then take Epsom salt and water and put it in there and leave it for 24 hours, then take that back out and then put your acid back in there. And most likely, unless the metal's melted and the lead is melted together in there, you'll have a brand new battery again for a while. But yeah, these you can see they're kind of curved a little bit. They kind of start getting fatter when they start going bad. So it was perfect timing to get those Edison batteries. And but anyway, that's our old batteries, and those batteries actually cost $1,200. So
Susan asked, what about snow reflecting in the winter? Will that increase your power?
Yes, ice, frost, and wintertime are the best time for solar. Uh, uh, Now, too much snow, it'll shade them, and you won't get none. But when the snow's on the ground, there's none on the panels. That reflecting right there, you're going to be producing. Now, let me get rid of this picture. Now that we've seen it, and
Mr. Rain said no roof-mounted panels. I figured the price one would have to pay for the rack and the hardware. I can buy more panels to make up the difference in light loss.
that's exactly the way we were about the tracking, because the tracking system is about $30,000 to buy one, a decent one that's not going to blow every time the wind blows, and the wind will blow and just blow your panels right over there, because they can't have them geared too good because they'll snatch and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, where you're at, roof mounted would work. Here in the South, roof mounted, it don't work here, because you actually lose efficiency when they get hot. You put solar panels up on a 110-degree day here, and you're not hardly getting nothing on
Have
panels.
you made full spectrum survival and moderator?
No, I didn't.
Is it WeTree? Okay, yeah, I see it. I can't see the wrenches on my phone.
Oh, yeah, I need to. When next time he makes a comment, I'll make him a moderator. And yeah, the roof mounted, would work up there, because I'm sure y'all got the cooler temperatures and all that. And you're right about the panels, and actually tracking to the sun. The system will cost you roughly $30,000. Okay, say $15,000. Let's cut it in half. Say you can get a tracking system for $15,000. You're going to get, so many extra watts a day, so many extra amps a day. But I got it figured out in the math. And actually, if I just added 2 extra panels to my stationary mount, I would get the same amount of power in the less amount of time. So you're looking at like a couple $100 or $15,000. But there is a guy who builds his own tracking systems. It's Shartney. I can't, it's his, I don't know, his slang name, but he builds his own tracking system. But he only puts 1 panel on there at a time, or 2 panels on a time. He's on YouTube. He actually won a contest from us when we hit 2,500 subscribers.
Thank you, WeTree. I couldn't see your wrench on my phone.
Yeah, but anyway, so you can buy 2 extra panels and get the same amount of electricity, so they're not going to tell you that at solar company. And see, that's part of what we're doing. We're trying to tell you, when you call up a solar company, they're out to make a profit, because they're on commission. And I'm a wholesaler. I used to install. I don't install solar panels for anybody but friends now, and friends that have an understanding of solar, because they gotta know exactly what they're gonna do and what they can expect from it. And sometimes you might run out of power when your batteries get 50%. You gotta, that's it. No more power for the day. So you either turn on the generator, or you turn off all your power, because you don't want your batteries to get lower than 50%. But anyway, okay.
Straight talks who we use, Susan. And Mr. Rain said, absolutely, Daniel. Plus, a stationary rack is more robust.
Yeah. It won't. We adjust ours isn't totally stationary. We adjust ours for winter, summer, spring, and fall. That's just matching where the sun is in the sky. But okay, go ahead.
Ricky Geek asked, would you do a layaway plan for something you made?
Well, I mean, for pretty much. I mean, if we're the problem is that we're uh,
Continue talking.
we're financially challenged.
As long as you had the material or
Yeah, as long as we had the material, you know, I'll
or the down payment for the material.
yeah, I would finance my labor because that doesn't matter anyway. Most of the time, for y'all, I'd probably do it for free. That's what it's supposed to be about anyway. And all the time, I like to go and help people as much as I can. But about the salesmen, I want to get back to that. When you call up a solar company, they make commission, and don't let them tell you that they don't, because they all do. They all do. The companies sell them, and most of them are don't even have anything to do with the solar panels. They're getting them in from China, and uh, don't say, well, I don't want to buy China made solar panels, because you won't get any solar panels. They're all made in China. And if they come in here, you know, they say made in America, what they're doing is just like painting number one or something and then saying, oh, made in America, but they got the rest of them from China. But they're all made in China. So look for a good one that's got like 25 year warranties on them. I mean, you ain't going to go wrong with that. And most of the time it's like 20 years, and you're going to lose 1% of your efficiency from your solar panels. So okay, what was you saying?
Okay. We Tree said or asked, Daniel, when you set up a system, can you also set up a generator connected to the system to start automatically?
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, it's not that expensive. We don't have that because we're financially challenged, but but you can hook it up directly. But my generator actually is hooked up straight to my inverter. So when I crank up my generator, it goes straight into my inverter and runs everything just like the inverter. The batteries were fully charged. And
Freaky Geek 2 also said, oh, following up with her question, me as well. That is why I asked if I don't pay a bit every month, I'll never buy something costing $300.
yeah, well, we're the same way. But yeah, we need to get to a barter thing, and that's something else. You know, we're gonna have the event. We're getting low on time. The event, and we haven't even talked about living on solar. You got to change your life if you want to live on solar and not have electricity bill. Uh, you know, change the LED lights. Get a propane stove, a propane hot water heater, a wood burning stove, a wood burning hot water heater. Heat with wood. You know, heat with propane. Something that's going to get you off the power bill. Propane's still a bill, so you're not really, you're trading one for the other.
Thank you, Susan. You're awesome for helping me out.
Okay. But anyway,
do the Chinese honor? Sorry.
Go ahead.
Do the Chinese honor their warranty claims?
Well, the companies that are claiming they're made in America honor their claims. Yeah, they'll. I've had panels go bad before, and they not even ask for them back, and they completely replaced them. You know, to send me new panels. But
they were like we would use them just for our phonics.
Yeah, we just used them for our phonics. They finally stopped working completely, but you know, but anyway, about the event coming up, one of my inventions that's coming up and that's the plug and play system, where we back it up right on the trailer. You plug it in, and you got a solar system. So that's going to be at the event. But we're going to go through solar, you know, at our event, the June 1st to the 4th, and we're going to teach solar how to work solar, even teach you how to make solar panels. So and there's so much more. I forgot my point in that, but the plug and play will be there, and the plug and play will be something that you could just, you know, you don't have to worry about installing all this. All you got to do is hook the power up, and once you hook a breaker up into your breaker box, then you're good to go with this solar system.
Freaky Geek 2 says buying a piece at a time sounds good, but that sounds like I would have to put it together. Laugh out loud. I'm all thumbs when it comes to tools.
Well, the plug and play system, they just back right up to your place and say, "Here's your system. See you later." See, installing solar panels, that is the worst part, because it takes months to design a system, to get all the parts in and all this kind of stuff. And you're looking at huge expenses, $20,000-$30,000 for a whole system. So with these plug and play systems, we're not there for months. We manufacture them in a different location, and we can just back right up and drop off the inverter, the batteries, the panels, all in one kit. That's all put together, and there you go. All you gotta do is hook it up to your breaker box, and something ever happens, your solar will come on. Yes, dear.
Donna says, I'm thinking the shingles wouldn't be for areas with snow and ice. How could you clear them off without risking your life?
Oh, those solar shingles. Have you seen the price on those? You're like $80,000. I mean, who in their right mind could afford $80,000 for those shingles? I mean, they're for the rich. I mean, it'll be a hobby or toy. The power companies, or they'll do something like that.
And Rain made a good point. She said, Mr. Rain probably already said this, but we started with only 4 panels and built from there, added on a bit at a time. We started the same way. We built a couple of panels first, and then we got to finally buy some panels.
Yeah, buy some panels, and then we had the cheap charge controllers, and I couldn't spend, the charge controllers we needed was a FlexMax 80, and they've gone down, but they used to be $700. They're like $580 now, but they would only do 80 amps, a FlexMax 80 amps, whereas our charge controllers will do 200 amps continuous and 500 amp surge. So if you get, and there's something I missed before. You're talking about the snow reflecting everything. On those cloudy days and the sun's just peeking out behind one of those clouds, that's when you get the most sun. It just like magnifies it, So I've seen my amperage just go. Okay, go ahead.
So Old Way Steve asked, can you hook up wind and solar into the same battery bank?
Oh yeah. Yeah, with this charge controller. There you go. With this charge controller, it does the different voltages, and then when you're overfilled, that you send all that to a hot water heater or another battery bank. So
Freaky Geek 2 says plug and play sounds like a Nintendo system.
I know, that's pretty cool, ain't it though?
I don't have a clue where you got that name from, but
well, I've tried to make it look simple as possible, plug and play, and that's one of the hardest things. I can invent things, but then I like thinking a name for it. Like, what am I going to call this? So I'll just call it the plug and play solar system. So
well, and we got the plug and play solar system from how would you say it? Grown-ups buying a toy and then pitching a tantrum when they want to play with it too much and break it.
You ain't talking about me, are you?
No, I'm talking about when we were installing solar.
Oh yeah,
That's how you came up with the idea for the plug and play.
Yeah, there's a couple of customers that were absolute nightmares as far as solar systems, and I try to explain to them exactly what they do and stuff. They weren't good enough, but okay.
Mudpie asked, how much is the plug and play? And following that question, Donna asked, why do I see channels say you only have a year or two to add more to your solar system?
I don't get why you have only a year or two. our system's been up for 4 years. This one's been up for 4 years, and I'm still adding to it. So I don't know. Some people don't know exactly what they're talking about, and you got to be careful. It's find somebody that like Rain Country Homestead that live off solar. Like us that live off solar. That we've changed our lives to match. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing without power. But we like I love ice. It's hot down here. It gets 100 and something degrees. So I like to have a fan.
Open Steve asks, what charge controller do you use?
Let me see if I can find this thing. And well, we only got one picture left, so let's see what this one picture is. Oh, that's the solar system. We done saw that like 10 times. All right, but I don't have the charge controller. But if always, Steve, go to just a couple of days ago, I put out a video about charge controllers, and that's ones we use. It's one we manufacture, and so there you go. It's a lot better than anything you can buy. It does more amperage. It doesn't wear out. See, that's the thing about it is once you buy one, you won't never need another one, and that's why we like that, because you're good to go from then on. But yeah, solar is it is free. It is expensive. I mean, free. You don't have an electricity bill. It is expensive, but if you add up what you pay in electricity bills and all that, you're cheaper in the long run to go with solar and changing your life a little bit, because when you're on grid, you're on grid, you don't notice when you leave on a light, or if you walk out of a room, you leave on a light, because you just don't know that. You're a little bit spoiled about it. But when you're on solar, you leave on a light, you're like, oh, I left on the light. I'm go turn that off. It's just a mindset, you want to change.
Amen, man, and thank you. I'm just honest. What size is the plug and play? Asked Mud Pie.
Well, they're going to be all different sizes. There'll be 10 panels, 8 panels, 6 panels, 4 panels, and 2 panels, and they'll all have batteries. They'll all have inverters. Some will have generators.
Okay.
The smaller ones won't. So that's what we're going to build up to have that many. The first one you'll see will probably just have 6 panels. It'll be the size of my system, and it comes on a ginormous tripod and sets right down in the yard. You attach it.
We have 1 minute. Sorry to interrupt. I'm going to read all of these questions.
Okay.
And let you sum it up together.
Okay.
Someone made the comment, Anne Marie, that some places are saying 1 year they are pushing the customers to purchase more quicker.
I agree with that.
Donna can't find someone to help her in her area. She said, I contacted a couple of online companies who tried to get me to get packages, but I've researched enough to know neither.
Can you make it to our event, Donna? Because you will walk away with I know it might be far for you, but you'll walk away with a different mindset and the ability to do it all on your own. So go ahead.
What can you do to protect your system from bad people? Do you have a website for this plug and play?
$2 charge controller. I'll tell you, no. The 48 volt charge controller is is $250 because of the new computers, but you know it's a lifetime charge controller, and the FlexMax 80 is 500 something bucks, and it doesn't even have a good warranty on it, and it's 500 something. It only does 80 amps. 80 amps. You have to buy to do. We installed a 10K, which is 40 panels one time, and it took 4 FlexMax 80 charge controllers, whereas they were just taking one of our charge controllers. But you know, we didn't have it out then.
Did I read? Do you have a website for this plug and play?
No, not yet, but
we're working on it.
We're working on it. We're working on it today. We're trying to move our domain name because from under this tyrannical company, they're just like no breaks ever.
Do you have a microphone plugged in?
No.
Minute Man says, "Wait, Daniel, Krista, that microphone you're using that can hear her same as you at what, 6 foot?"
That's just our webcam. It's a pretty good webcam. It's a Logitech webcam. We when we started doing these shows, we invested in a nicer webcam. So we had another one. I don't know where it's at.
Okay, I'm going to go through these really fast.
It's up there.
3902.
Okay.
Donna said, "I don't
No,
need to run my whole house on solar. I want it for backup and daily use on only a couple of things to reduce the electric bill. Here they push to connect to the grid. I want it all." Mr. Rain said, "Daniel, is that the $2 charge controller on sale now? Stampede heard running to go for green living."
Yeah.
And I'm continuously reading, so I catch up.
Cat Lover says, "Hey, girly girl, love the hat." She got that today. We I mean, we went over to, we borrowed a friend's trailer to it doesn't have sides on his trailer, and we borrowed a friend's trailer to go pick up lumber from the sawmill because they are forklift challenged. I said, why don't we put 2 boards across the rails of the and then you put the rails of the trailer and you put the pallet on there and then lift up one side. We'll take out one board and you set it down, and then you lift up the other side and we take out that board and we set it down. That just didn't work. So I had to borrow a trailer with no sides. But a friend of ours loaned our trailer. We went over there and he had this huge rooster. We have giant Cochins. We have a few still, but it was a huge rooster. He said, "You want a rooster?" I was like, "Sure." So worst case scenario, he's food on demand. But hopefully he's a big, beautiful Rhode Island red that happens to be black. So it's kind of unique, and he's got some big old legs on him. So he'd be pretty yummy if we had to. If he doesn't do his job, that is. But anyway, he gave us the turmeric, and we're gonna add some of that turmeric into the seed carousel, and we're gonna let it go out and and so that'll be coming soon, and our videos coming soon. Okay, what now? Let's go, Krista. Oh, okay. It's time for the end of the show, guys. Okay, she said it early, but that's what we're going to say at the ending. But we didn't even get into so much on solar. There's so much we could discuss, and so much y'all need to look out for. So much you need to pay attention. Talk to people like us and Rain Country and people that live on solar. Find out exactly what you can do, and how much they spent. Because you'll probably find out that we didn't spend as much as the salesmen are claiming, and solar's actually coming down in price. So y'all talk to us. We don't mind talking to people. I know Rain Country doesn't mind talking to people. And there's other channels out there that I'm sure they wouldn't mind talking to people about solar.
Living on solar really just means that you've got to make up your mind. You've got to be determined and want to live this kind of lifestyle. And you know, you're gonna hit a couple of stumps in the road that you just gotta grab a shovel and dig them right on up, and you'll find your way around them.
Yeah. There you go. And I've agreed with Doug and Stacy. Said make sure you vote for Doug and Stacy at Frugal Family Food Facebook page. Yeah. Y'all go vote for him at Facebook. And if y'all have Facebooks, y'all come add us as friends. We've been finding everybody, and we have Rain there. We have Off Grid with Doug and Stacy on Facebook. We have Brad and Krista, Big Bear. If y'all want to come add us as friends, we like that. So we stay connected all the time because we're a big family. But all right, guys, we're gonna end it now. And
Dirt says, will you figure out how much a home needs and the size of panels?
Yeah, contact me, Old as Dirt, and just have your electricity bill, and I can tell you exactly what size system you need, because it'll have your kilowatt hours that you used, and to match that. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess that's it, guys. And I talk too much, my throat gets sore. But I'm like, oh.
No, your throat's sore from that wind today.
Yeah, it was pretty windy. We did a lot of work today, but that's coming up on future videos. I mean, of course, I didn't take a video of me unloading 3 pallets of oak plywood, oak siding. So that would be too boring. Everybody says you should film that. I was like, I'm unloading boards, one board at a time. And what's so funny? She's not saying what's so funny.
Good night, guys.
Good night, everybody. Thank y'all. Means I love you in Hebrew.